a pet for Pete. A lot of peas. By James Dean. Pete the Cat is copyright by James Dean and published by Harper Collins. Pete is going to the pet store. He is going to get a pet. Typically what you do when you go to the pet store. Pete wants a bird so that he can eat it. A hamster so that he can eat it. Or a lizard so he can chase it on the ground, cut off his tail, slap it against the wall, smother it, and then eat him. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom, because that would be the tastiest treat of all. Pete's mom gets fish food. Her arm is like one of those sticky things that you fling against the wall and it sticks to everything. Whoosh. I'm going to call you Goldie, Pete says to his new pet. Very creative, Pete. You are my first pet, Pete tells Goldie on the way home, as if he understands him. Pete takes Goldie to his room. He feeds her fish food. How do you know it's a girl? Now what? Asks Pete. Oh, you should have thought of that before you got the goldfish. They don't do anything. You think you were going to take it for walks? He can't play with Goldie. He can't swim with her. Well, you could just put her in the bathtub. Pete knows what he can do. I'm going to go change a light bulb. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. What do you need yellow for? You painted the whole floor yellow. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Like, whatever. I didn't like it anyway. Cool painting, says Bob. Who the heck is Bob? Can you make one for me? Sure, says Pete. Pete paints a picture for Bob. Wow, says Bob very unenthusiastically. It looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom. Now Tom wants a painting too. Really, you want a painting now too? Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen, Pete. This is Goldie, my pet fish, Pete tells his class. Can you tell them apart? One is a drawing of a fish, the other is a drawing of a fish. Cute fish. Cool colors. Nice work. Wow, his teacher's rolling her eyes. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I'll make you one, says Pete, immediately regretting those words. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. Why? It's just a picture of a goldfish. They all look like they're in a cult or something. Pete's grandma wants a painting too. I would like something to remember you by before my mind starts to slip. Pete has a lot to do. He overfeeds his goldfish. He has to feed Goldie. He has to do homework. Math homework. Good job, Pete. Pete paints and paints. He makes paintings for everyone on his list. At last, Pete is done. Why did you use all those colors? It's just an orange fish. He worked hard. There is no paint left. Like ever? Pete's paintings are a big hit. That'll be $5 each. They don't pay. Pete is happy to be done, but Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. Jeez, man, give this cat a break. We don't know you, bus driver. You just drive the bus. And why does the coach want a painting? You know what I want? I want you to be a better coach. And I want you not to run into any more trash cans. Pete gets more paint. I'm gonna paint with this blue, this green, and this tuna. I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. What do you mean you don't know what to do? Just paint another Goldie. I wish I could paint pictures for everyone. I just don't have time. What do you mean you don't have time? You literally do nothing but go to school. It's 1:25 in the afternoon. You have all day. Pete's mom has an idea. I'll go change a light bulb. She tells it to Pete. Great idea, says Pete. Pete gets right to it. This time he works outside and makes a huge painting. Where did they get the canvas for this? There's no way they found this at Joann's. That's a lot of paint. Really? They strap it to the car. My goodness, how does that car not topple over? The car looks really bored. Honk, honk. Beep, beep. Here comes Pete. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to enjoy. Oh no, they're gonna drive into City Hall. It's a giant fish. Then they call the military.
A giant fish is attacking the city.
They start laying bullets into their car. Ah! Pete's fish opens the mouth. A rocket comes out. It blows up the planes. They go into City Hall. They set the pygmy down and it blows up the whole City Hall. What a great day. When Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it. Goldie, I went into City Hall. I blew up airplanes and killed the president. And that's why cats should never have pets. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. In other words, hit the thumbs up. That's the like. And if you want to see more of our videos, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell. It'll tell you when more of our videos come out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next reading.